Welcome back to Java tutorial. Now let's see what we're gonna be doing next. These are our previous let's erase all this. Now let's get started. I'm gonna declare something here. I'm gonna declare data type, which is what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about logical operators. Let's comment logical operator. Logical operator. Now operators. Now let's get started. Let's declare int data type. Oh, not there. Okay, let's declare int data type. Now this is it. Let's say we want to know how many boys in the school, how many girls in the school. Now say we're gonna do just a simple thing here. Like say, okay, boy, girl, GRL, girl. Okay, I don't know why my keyboard. Okay, now, okay, let's close. Now I want to do comparison of these two word boy and girl. Now, do not mind me. I always use this word boy and girl. Now let's assign a value to a boy, which is what? Which is 20, 21. Now a girl, GIRL girl equals to, let's assign 30. Now we want to do comparison. I want to use an if statement to handle our logical operators. Now let's get started. If, now let's do it. Now if is a conditional statement. Now a conditional statement, let's say boy is lesser than a boy is lesser than if boy is lesser than 30, we want to say, okay, now print something out for me. Let's work with what? Just only a boy first, using what? Logical operator. Now let's do this first. Now let's say print system dot print or print out dot. Now let's get started. Now let's close the word here. Let's say, okay, let's say yes. Now if boy is less than what? Than 30, say yes. Now let's check if boy is less than 30, which is what? Yes, of course. Now let's run it. Let's see the result. Let's take a look at the result. Now we are waiting for it. My apps is running, is loading. Now let's wait. Oh, let's click. No, I'm not talking about lesser than, I'm talking about greater than here. As you can see, yes, greater than. It's greater. If is boy greater than 30, which is what? No, is lesser than. I just want you to take note that it will not run, because you know an operator, you know lesser than, greater than, which is yes. As you can see here, yes. Now I want to add an ln so that I can move to the next line. Let's run it again and see the result, which is what? Yes. This is what we are talking about. Yes, here a boy is lesser than what? 30. Remember, a variable is declared boy and a value is assigned, which is what? 21. And here we are handling it with what? If statement, which is what? A boy is lesser than 30. This is a value, is lesser than 30. Now this variable, a value is assigned to it at the top. Now is yes. Now let's do something again. If it's false, let's see. If it's false, let's see what will happen. Okay, let's see. It prints out nothing, because building successful, total time 1 second. Now it has. Let's say, okay, now give us an else statement here. We need an else statement. We really need it. Now print this out for me. System dot out dot print line. Now let's do this. Okay, say no. Just give me a straight word. Say no. Now let's run it again. Now, which is what? No. You see, in our previous, before we come up with what else statement, it was not giving out what an output. It was just giving us error, like plain, not error, just plain, like it was not having a value output printout. Now this is why using an what if and else statement. Now I want to talk about real. I want to talk about the word we were talking about, which is what using what a logical operator. This is not logical operator. Now I want to use logical operator. Let's see what logical operator here means. Now let's extend the expression one. Now using a logical operator, you can see here to an operator. Now let's say girl GRL. Now girl is lesser than what? Is lesser than girl is lesser than 60 or 62. Now let's leave it like that, 62. Now let's see what will happen. Now no, why no? Remember, it's two logical operator here. It's showing no, like is boy like greater than what, 30, which is no. Boy is not greater than 30. Look, lesser than is your left angle bar, greater than is your right angle. You can fold it like you want to fight, like you want to set below and fight. If you see an angle, you're going to set an angle left hand, an angle right hand. Now we are talking about what the operator here, talking about operator here. This is what one statement, one block of a statement. This is another block of a statement using what a logical operator. This is logical operator using an logical operator. Now this word is false. This word is what? Is girl lesser than what, 60? Yes, but the first one is what? Wrong. That's why it didn't give an output. Let's say it's lesser than what, 30. Now let's see what will be the output here. Let's see what will be the output, which is yes. Okay, let's say this is false. Is girl greater than 60? Greater than 60. Let's see what happened here, which is no. This is trickish. This is really trickish. This is how to use what a logical operator to handle what a statement here. If statement what is not getting confused, do not get confused. Now there's a two word here, this under this, this under this. Now let's use one and see what will happen here. Now let's say the answer was what? No. Let's see what will happen now. No. How? Now let's say this is what? This is, look, a boy is lesser than what? 30, which is true. A girl is greater than what? 62, which is no. A girl value here is 30 and here is what? 62. Now that is what? Purely what? No. Now that's why it's giving us what? No. It's checking what? The first statement and checking what the second statement. Now let's say here is boy lesser than what? 30, which is true. It's still giving us no. Let's see what will happen. Let's say it's lesser than what? A girl is lesser than what? 60, which is yes. Now the operator helps you to check what the possibility of your conditional statement here. If your first block of what expression is true, your second block of expression is true. It's not gonna what? It's not gonna run the two at a time. It's gonna check one and check the other. Now if this is what? If this is, let's return it back to logical operator. Let's check what will happen. The answer we found was what? Yes, which is still yes. Now boy is lesser than what? 30. Girl is lesser than what? Is lesser than what? Is lesser than 62. Yeah, do not get it twisted. Let's say is girl lesser than what? Is lesser than what? 10. Let's say the word yes, lesser than 10 in value, which is what? No, is not. Remember, because of the help of this, is checking it. These two word here, do not get it twisted. This two word here. Now no. Now using an operator is what? Using what? one condition to check it. Using tool is using the tool to check the statement. This is what we mean by logical operators. You must declare the tool here. Now this is it here. It will first of all check this before going to this. That is what I just want to tell you. The first statement and check the second statement. If you check the possibility first, the possibility of the yes, that is what you print out first. If you check this, the possibility is what? No. Just imagine I'm saying the first one is yes. It's going to print out what? Yes in the first one. Let me say boy is lesser than 30, and I'm saying here is greater than what? Girl is greater than what? Girl is greater than what? 62, which is no. Let's check. Is no. What happened because of what? This AND operator here. Let's check now, which is still no. This AND operator can never be changed. AND operator helps you to check what? The possibility of, and what an AND operator is looking for. Check this and tell me what the comparison of this. Let's say this value is high now. Let's say this value is high, 60, and this is low. This is low now. Let's say 60. This is low. Let's say 31. Now let's say 31. Let's check possibility. I want yes. Boy is lesser than what? Let's check if it's gonna give us yes, which is still no. Now let's check, which is yes. Boy is lesser than what? 60. Girl is lesser than what? 30. True. Now check it one to be what? False, which is no. This is tricky here. This is tricky. Now this is how logical operator works. You check it in a logical way, not the way you feel that it should give it out. You check it what? In a logical way, using a two AND operator or using what? A single AND operator. This is how you want to check your what? This is how you want to check it up. You want to check if it's true or no. Remember, how do I come about for this logical operator? We're going to be seeing in the next video. Thank you so much.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.